Those of you who are just joining, my name is Pyroslays Music. On Twitch, it's Pyroslayer TV. We're checking out a new Codefendants track featuring Fat Mike. Always excited to see music from both Codefendants and Fat Mike. I had the honor of meeting both Fat Mike and, oh my God, Sam at... I'm trying to remember if we met Seshi. I saw him about, but I don't know if I actually introduced myself. But no, they were really cool, and it was a lot of fun. I actually knocked Sam King's drink out of his hand on accident. I had a little bit of a party foul, if you will, right off the rip. But yeah, we saw them at NoFX last show in Columbus, and it was really, really cool. So I was happy I got to experience that. Shout out to Fat Mike. Let's get this. Oh shit, we need to turn that way the fuck up.
How many more lives do you think I could ruin? I wanna slow down and sleep, but a shark's gotta keep moving. I'm up the rails and on the third track. Why am I the person that I always attack? How many times can I stab myself in the back? Self-saboteur since the day I was born. Self-saboteur since the day I was born. Self-saboteur since the day I was born. How many battles will I lose over the course of this war? If you need the right, wrong thing to do, I'll be the wrong, right one for you. I'll strive to be your great regret. I am a sure thing losing fit. Some days I find myself conveniently forgetting to care. Responsibilities kill me most days, I'd rather just fail. Those are people that I led on and said I loved. Lied to myself, last person I should trust. Just going through the motions, bulldozing while I'm on the run. Self-saboteur since the day I was born. 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 That's right, right where it all went wrong. That's the point of some return. A lesson we are not intelligent enough to learn. I am the right, wrong man for you. I'll be the wrong, right one for you. I'll strive to be your great regret. I am the sure thing losing fit.
Okay, so first off, let me just say, really excited for some new Codefendants. I like this sound. This just feels like they're teasing us a little bit. I like the subtle guitar. I like the way the flows felt, even if it didn't feel like it had a whole lot of substance. I love the chorus and the way that they slipped Fat Mike's vocals into there, and they kind of had them buried as well, which was interesting because I don't know. Obviously, I've only came into jamming to punk rock in the last few years, and shut up, Alexa. Gosh, she's the worst. In the last few years. Unreal. When a robot just dethrones your entire thought process. Don't even say her name. She just pops up. But what I was saying, damn, completely derailed my whole thought process. That bitch. Sorry about that, guys. But I will say the vocals here were really nice. I like the way they kind of buried those into the instrumental and the chorus, but still brought it in this melody. I am a little confused how the whole group works a little bit. Are the co-defendants Seshi, Sam, and Fat Mike? Or is Fat Mike just kind of someone who's popping in and out helping? I think if I remember correctly, he helped with the production on the first one. I could be wrong on that. And I think he played some bass as well, right? You guys can correct me in the comments, obviously. I could be completely wrong here. So I'm a little confused about how the dynamic works here, but I do like that. I feel like the way Fat Mike's they're kind of integrating him here as a group is really cool. They're not like overusing any one person in the group per se, except, I mean, I guess Sam's, almost in every song, typically with his vocals. And so you have a front, like it gives this like kind of, feels like he's the leader of like a ragtag punk group, you know what I mean? Which is dope. And it's kind of bridging this genre. It's like a genre divide between hip hop and punk and kind of bringing that together. My only wish is if they would bring Doc back again, like his vocals, like Fat Mike's vocals, Sam's vocals, and even the way Seshi, flows. Like there's each one of them have their own unique style of like grittiness, like underground vibe that they bring to the table. And I think just the dynamics there would be fantastic. They already are really good. So this is just like wishful dreaming. I love Fast Ones. It somehow has sprung up through, like, I've always listened to music a lot, just a completely different style of music than punk. Somehow Fast Ones, I believe last time I looked in my stats, was up in my top 10, like for my lifetime listens. Like I love this song. My wife loves that song. Like it's just so cool. The transitions of the different vocal styles. And I think it really adds a lot of charm and like gruff and grittiness to this project, which is really, really cool. And something honestly you don't really hear as much in hip hop now, because this all feels kind of like rage beats and whatnot, So definitely a cool bridge there between like 90s gangster rap and hip hop. And then there's a really like heavy leaning on like folk punk and even some ska punk here and there, like sprinkled into bits. Maybe not in this song, but I like how this is kind of just a tease, maybe an intro to showing off Mike's vocals and how they'll be utilized in the project. And, I've seen a lot of complaints about, Fat Mike's vocals with like in the last couple of years, they're kind of, they sound rough. I think that's perfect for punk rock personally. I think that's part of the charm of punk rock. And I think it'd be a shame for him to stop using those vocals just because they're a little rough and gruff, right? I think the way they utilized it here is a perfect example of just giving off this grittier sound. They buried it into that guitar tone a little bit, and it just added this extra element of gritty. So I'm impressed with the sound here. Definitely curious to where this is going to go, like with if we have an album or what's on the way. I thought at one time they had said that they had an album out, but again, this could just be me being completely wrong. So we're going to rate this here. I think this one might be a grower, not a shower. On first listen, I still think it's a very good listen. Again, kind of an intro to what we're getting potentially from this. And I do think this is like one of those that if you have it on the album, you're going to be like, the more you hear it, the more you're like, okay, this is dope. So I'm going to go with a 6.5 here, and it is going to go in a playlist. Again, I'm excited to see this band. I really think they have a lot of potential, especially with all like Get Dead's fantastic. Everything I've heard from them. I enjoy Seshi's like, I think it's Chesky. Somebody corrected me on that. I actually forgot. So apologies to Chesky. So Chesky, his rap is really unique and has like this very underground sound as well. And then obviously Fat Mike is, he has some legendary lyric writing abilities as well as, just a really nice, he's wrote some really nice stuff, and his bass lines are always just fucking dope. So, and he does fantastic with production too. So there's like kind of a cool little all-star team going on here. And I'm really thrilled for it. We'll see what they drop in the future. Until then, I'm Pyro Slays Music. If you enjoyed it, even if you didn't, let's hear some music. Let's get some music discourse going. What did you guys think? Drop it in the comments down below. And do me a favor and hit that like and the sub for those of you who are watching this later on YouTube.